Test, test. Okay. I gotta get back going over here. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to do first. I want my dragon. Yeah. Hello. Oh, so I found another mountain. It's a flying bomb couch. Yeah, I took the tuxedo back off. It was cool, but it doesn't feel very samurai. Sup, Ace? I have a flying bomb couch now. He's not samurai, so I took it off in favor of something more samurai. That's what we're doing. I'm flying that way now. I've done a few. Like, which ones have I done? I know for sure I did Sunken Temple, Wanderer's Palace, and Satasha. Oh, and the Deep Croft. I know I did that one too. I don't think I have all of them, but I've definitely done a few of them. Get my bomb couch back out. Samurai Man. If you are ready to listen, we shall tell you all. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader, Rambrose, may wish to be present. No, it's not so bad because there's save points in between this time. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you'll have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by students of... Hang on. Light off. Baldison. Nay, we are clones, copies of people who once existed, given life through allergen technology. This is a rather lot to take in. If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created, and more specifically what it is now you seek to do? Give or take. Answering your questions requires that we visit Allagan history. Pray bear with us. The Allagan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as a symbol of Allagan pride. Parents took their children there, that they might learn how the nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of a strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the Allagan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into disrepair, and its former lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made his mission to restore the Allag to greatness. Amon was his name, and he believed that the ailing empire wanted but for a potent ruler. And none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father? You cannot mean Emperor Zand! Oh my god! None other. As part of his experiments, Amon created clones of the Emperor's descendants. We are but products of that experiment, copies of Une and Doga. Historical text mentions the reigns of the two Allagan emperors named Zand. It is commonly believed that the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike, to think the two were in fact one and the same. Zand returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more. And true to Amon's predictions, the Emperor restored his realm to glory once it knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the Emperor desired to bring in the entire world under Allagan dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his world conquest, Zand turned his sights towards the forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn how to harness his power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Darkness. Again. Seven hells. What is it with the megalomaniacal rulers turning to darkness in their lust for power? Well, at least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. Would that you were right, Master Garland. Emperor Zand is very much alive. Within the Sacred Tower he still abides, his ambition burning all the more adamantly for his empire's collapse. Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy. Energy that not even the Crystal Tower could produce in order to augment this shortfall. Dalamud was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it into the tower below. However, a miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the Fourth Umbral Era. The almighty and elegant empire was laid to waste in the blinking of an eye. Yet even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Amon, now Emperor Zan's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state they would remain until the time was ripe to awaken. Years came and went. After millennia lying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to the earth. Its descent triggered the seventh Umbral calamity, and the wake of the Crystal Tower re-emerged. At that moment, Emperor Zan awakened. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with the darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. Tis for no other purpose but to pull an end to Zan's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited in our namesakes, the true Rene and Doga. Fearing what we might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will, that we might carry on the mission should they fail. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action. Concluding that we alone could not overcome Zan, we struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. You know, I was thinking a little bit earlier. You know what makes me very sad? How come there's no Red 13 mount? 'Tis no ordinary man who can cut a path through the labyrinth of the ancients. With you as our champion, oldest to cheese, we are confident that we can end Zan's dark ambition once and for all. Lalafell exclusive Red 13 mount. Setting my charge aside, I see now when the students of Valdis and So we do, oldest. Yes, I'll give him a good stabbing. Yep. I don't want to read any more of this right now because, God. Yep, let's kill everyone inside. Sweet Jesus. Alright, boys. I love the animation on this thing. Woohoo! It's so sick. Yeah, it like forms itself. You notice my scabbard is way shorter. I mean, he'll do that on his own if you just wait long enough. Usually. There you go. Yep. There it is. No. Ninjas was kind of mad too. He just kind of stood there with them like at his sides, with the blade end sticking out. Oh, the music. Guys, I'm scared. I don't like it here. Hey, Maxwell. How's it going? Oh my god. caught on the damn thing. There we go. Very nice. Oh, yeah. I remember that. There were a lot of dragons in Final Fantasy 3, weren't there? Oh, Une's clone and Doga's clone. I forgot about them. Yeah, I remember them. I completely forgot about it before that, though. I don't think I remember this thing. What the fuck? I don't remember that guy at all. Yeah, I could do that, or I could not because there's like 900 people here. I can afford to take a couple of hits whenever I have a few self-heals. Given that there's like 6 of them, I think they'll be fine. I don't remember this one. No. I remember the dog lady. I have no recollection of this one. I'm very slow right now. Oh no. Movement tiny. Ow. There he is. Ooh, the Final Fantasy III boss theme. Whoa. fuck did he go? The skill's on a timer, jackass. Oh my god. Jesus. He's pissed. Thought I was far enough away from whatever the fuck that was. Fuck Zand. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I want that Onion Knight. Damn it. I don't remember that guy before Zand. I don't remember that one at all. I recognize a lot of the other ones, though. I forgot how many fucking dragons were in Final Fantasy III. Oh no, the Cloud of Darkness is in there, probably. Pretty sure I did. It didn't look like I was being blinded every 5 seconds, so I'll take it. Thanks, Une and Doga. Oh yeah, he definitely hit water there a couple of times. We gotta go fight the darkness, yeah. I got you guys. I'm not reading all of that. This is just Final Fantasy III, but with extra steps and clones. We'll have a bomb chair now. Oh no. I mean, I suppose that might have been useful information, but, man. I feel like it's been so long since something interesting has happened. This filler has me at my wit's end. Just want to do fun things again. Well, it's too late for that now. I also know this plot because this is Final Fantasy III. So, eh. This part of the story is painfully uninteresting. I mean, that's fair, but like I said, it's also just the plot of Final Fantasy III. And I just played that game, like, what was it, like 6 months ago? So, you know. I don't know, man. It's pretty similar. It's just Final Fantasy III, except there's clones now. And that guy, for some reason. I just don't really care about this part. And I really tried to. And it sucks because I fucking loved the story of the Realm Reborn and everything that went along with it, but this is just... good lord. There wasn't 40 goddamn minutes of it in between doing cool things, maybe I wouldn't be so agitated by it, but it's just incessant. I assume that guy does. He seems like too important of a character for them to just introduce for Crystal Tower and then have him fuck off forever. Who's this weird cat dude that says he knows us? This is weird. Never seen him before. Go right ahead. You see, that makes me very excited. But also at the same time, in the last 11 years, 2010, it doesn't take much to be better than Final Fantasy stories in the last 11 years. Not that I'm trying to poo on this game, because I'm sure it is really good, but boy oh boy was that bar set low. 15 really had potential. I really thought that it did. And I enjoyed it a lot whenever it came out, but after replaying it somewhat recently, it's just like, wow. You guys tried here, but ooh. Personally, I think it could have been a good game. I still do. I still like a lot of the things that it does, and I think it does them pretty well, but boy, is it not. There are some parts that are just bad. But I blame the higher-ups at Square Enix for that one. We're just going to take this game that Nomura spent 15 years making, and we're going to give it to this other guy. Really? It's that bad? I was going to try the demo out for that sometime here soon. That's unfortunate, because that actually had me very interested. It looked super good. I do enjoy bad games. I'm thinking of doing another hot pot of bad games sometime soon. DS this time. Because I did get a DS emulator working recently. Yeah, it can't be worse than that. Nothing could ever... well... I have a lot of the good DS games, too. But, you know... it's really a hit or miss kind of thing. I guess we wait for Ace a second here. Oh, you ready to go then? Cool. You want to come too, Max, or you busy doing something? I don't think they're very far in. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, more or less. We did finish our Realm Reborn pretty much around the same time, though. And I imagine we'll do the same thing with Heaven's Ward. Oh, yeah, that's right. Me and Claudio did, and you were like, fuck you guys. I'm fine with that. It means I don't have to do it. Even though my Minfilia is spot on. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's whenever you had a hard-on for Dark Knight and you were like, I need it. So you plowed through everything in like 3 days. People like stabbing things, man. I'm a pretty big fan of stabbing stuff. So Max, what anime are you watching? Oh, okay. Ace and I are PlayStation, Claudio's PC. It was Hein? Well, he looked totally different. I didn't notice it at all. Maybe I didn't get a good look at his face. I don't know. I didn't see it there. That's super dope, though. Hein was like my favorite boss in Final Fantasy III. Oh, he looks from farther away. Maybe I just ran up to him too close. Answering tells? I don't know what that even means, bro. You're talking to a guy playing his first MMO here. For less than, like, 3 months. I don't remember that either, though. Weird. In my chat. Oh. Okay. I've never once used the chat. So that's fair. Nah, it'll be fine. First try 0 deaths. Oh my god, wait a second. Oops. The fuck is that going on here? Oh Jesus, this looks bad. Oh, that's death. Gotcha. What the fuck even happened there? How'd I miss that? I get doomed again? I have no idea what the fuck is even happening right now. Jesus Christ. Die, you big shithead. Oh my god. Yeah, 0 deaths. Doom deaths don't count. No, the guy was laying face down there like 2 seconds ago. I'm sure I'm probably one of the only people that are doing this for the first time right now too, though, so... Bound to be plenty of shit that I don't know. Oh, hey. It's Zan 2, everybody. Hit him. There we go. I don't know why it took you 4 years to try and hit him. There we go. Worked out fine with the cursor thingy. I figured that out pretty easily, but I did not see the doom coming at me at all. Oh, fuck, I remember this thing. That looks bad. Just gonna stand over here. That thing is super pissed. I didn't even know you could fuck around with camera settings. Probably not a bad idea. Wow! Even this would probably be well enough. I'll fuck around with that a little bit later, I think. Good to know, though. Thank you. Well, seems I've been eaten. How in the hell are you supposed to be able to tell what group you're supposed to go with? What? Oh, well, we've all died. Alliance? How the fuck? Oh, fair enough. I see it now. fuck? I guess I'm just down here now. Cool. There we go. No, quit. Swear to God, game. Look on to the goddamn boss. Thank you. Yep. What do we do now? Oh, there's a thingy over there. What the fuck's Himbo Bimbo doing? He's just gone. I did not get there fast enough. Damn it. Oh, hi, Cerberus. I remember you too. Now, they couldn't have picked a more perfect Final Fantasy game to turn into a crazy rage boss gauntlet. Well, with like the 40 goddamn fights that are in the last dungeon in this game. No, but this is the one that probably makes the most amount of sense. We're just gonna put 90 fucking things in it because that's what was in the real game. Ow. Looks like he's trying real hard to poop. Just gotta back up away from whatever he's got charging there. Ah, I didn't run away fast enough. Fuck. He looks pissed. Oh, shit. Torpedo dog. Oh, nice. Me. I'm surprised no 9. 9's usually a big fan favorite. I'm gonna sound like every person on the planet right now, but boy oh boy do I sure love Final Fantasy VII. This is somehow less funky than the remake. Oh, jeez, that hurt. I don't want to say I dislike this song, but this is definitely not as good as it was in the game. I didn't even see what hit me there. Oh, that, oh God. The sand. I love attacks with 2-second warnings. You even see her charging anything. Good God. Fortunately, I have to go smack her a bunch now, because I need the health. Don't be doing any of that. Don't be doing any of that. Don't be doing any of that. I was out of it! Bullshit. This game's fucking rigged. Just leave me dead, guys. I'm dead weight at this point. fucking Christ. She had like split second shit, man. Good lord. Like no charge. Just here's 5 lasers. I don't even know what in the hell was happening during the last half of that, dude. Pretty sure I tried to. I needed oh, well, it's gone now. Fuck. It's okay, I didn't need it anyway. I wasn't planning on it. Nero saved everybody like a good dude. I'm fine with reading stuff, but whenever it's like 4 pages of shit, I'll skim it. It is a strain on the voice whenever there's so much dialogue all at once. Especially whenever I have to try and, do accents and shit. Oh, fuck, where'd that yawn come from? Get out of here. Oh, Jesus, she pissed. I don't know about you, man, but I don't read books out loud very often. Exactly. That's why I'm not going to read all this out loud either. Whenever stuff starts getting important, I probably will. But right now, eh. Skimming as in reading fastly in my brain, not necessarily just reading like every other word and shit. I'm not like, yep, yeah, like I was before. With all that boring horse shit. This is somewhat entertaining. Oh no, he's evil now, maybe. He got his other red eye. Now I'm the king. See you guys later. Have fun. I too love the Call of Duty lasers. I just followed you. Oh, that sounds like hell. Yeah. I mean, I can do math, but doing it while trying to juggle other things might be less than fun. Can't believe Nero's fucking dead. Oh, no, never mind. He's fine. I can do all of those things right now, but not in the middle of a fight, probably. That's gonna be... Jesus. Nope, sucks to suck, Nero. Good guy, Sid. Good. After we hit Heavensward, I might call it for the night. What is this? Metal Gear Solid? I'm not gonna do that. I mean, in fairness, that would be a hell of a way to start an next stream. Cutscene. I don't know, depends. I'm getting a little bit more tired than I figured I would be right about now. that's probably because I've been staying up for a while the past few nights. Last night my daughter didn't go to bed until almost 1 in the morning. Yay. Yeah, that was the time. Music was definitely good, but I don't know how big a fan I am of orchestral Final Fantasy III music. I don't know. I don't want to say that I dislike that version of the Cloud of Darkness' theme, but it certainly wasn't as good as it was in the game. Which is odd, because I think orchestral versions of other songs do just fine. Like, the Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff. I have to keep going in the Crystal Tower? What? No. Just keep telling me that I have to keep doing stuff in Crystal Tower? I turned in the quest, the last quest for it. Do I have to talk to him again? I mean, I know what's there, but I also know what's required. I mean, yeah, I saw that he had one, but... thought I knew it was required for the quest. I think I went too far. I turned in the last quest. Yes. As you can see, I have no active quests. Unless I have to talk to him again and start another one. I didn't say I did all the quests. Not to say that this guy doesn't have anything else to do. I just figured that was the end of Crystal Tower, because it's the end of the Crystal Tower in the other game. Oh. Just love my flying bomb couch. Fuck off. Ah! Said fuck off. There's a Moogle that was selling stuff in Ul'dah. And I'm sure probably a couple other places too. Apparently we got rewarded for doing something during some event at some point. And we could spend the rewards we got on them there. I was like, ooh, bomb couch. And I bought it there. Because I only had like 30 of them. And there were other cool things there too, but I couldn't afford any of them. So, bomb couch. We must have, because the last record of this event happening was several months ago. Around the time that we would have been playing. And you got them for doing dungeons. Certain dungeons. While this event was going on. I'm sure you guys probably still have some left if you didn't spend them. If you do, you probably don't have very many like me. Or you have a whole bunch because you did more dungeons. One or the other. Enjoy your nap, friend. Sure is. Oh, hang on a second. I accidentally bumped chat off my screen. There we go. I guess. All it took was us whooping his ass. Oh, good. Thought this game was getting too easy. But no, for real, I look forward to a little bit of a difficulty spike. I'm okay with that. All things considered, even with the few deaths, I do think things have been kind of, steady for a little while now. See you later. Glad I could help you out with your big crystal problem. Everything with the randoms is more hectic, so that doesn't count. What sane person would do that anyway? I wouldn't fucking play this game if you guys didn't. It's like torture. That's why I waited for you to buy the expansion first, Ace, so I knew that I'd have someone to play with. Yeah, but that's still not so bad. Listen here, man. I got a healer that tried to be a DPS and a tank that stayed in the back and waited for everyone else to enter a room first. People do not do their jobs, and it is frustrating as hell. Not whenever they're doing a level 30 dungeon, they don't. That's the thing that we're discussing here, though. These people were not good. These people were bad. Very bad. To the point where we almost ran out of time because everyone kept dying so much. I was in that goddamn dungeon for 50 minutes. It's party time, boys. I'll never complain about you or Claudio ever again. If I say anything bad, just slap me in the face. Definitely glad for that. Whoops. God damn it. I give him a good stabbing. I've seen footage of 1.0, and boy, does it not look fun at all. I definitely don't think it was optimized super well. I didn't know about that. That's super funny. Oh, my kneecaps. I mean, jumping from that high is at least a broken ankle. I imagine it would push your femur up into your knee a little bit. So, you know. Ow, my kneecaps. Okay. That Momodi, always looking out. That sounds horrendous. Yeah, that's a little fucked up. That's less impressive than it was before, though. Like, there's only so many times you can get your ass blown out by how good a game looks. At the time, whenever they were first showing it off and the first demo for 15 came out, I don't think there was a game that looked nearly as beautiful. Then by the time it actually came out, everything else kind of caught up. Am I gonna have to give you a stabbing friend?
O Salton Tree, hallowed spirit of my line.
Yeah, fuck those people.
Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall.
I'm not gonna say that graphics don't go some way in making a game more appealing, but that should never be the be-all end-all.
Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
Wasn't planning on it. I think it depends. Because, like, the graphics are the graphics. They are what they are. But if your game's supposed to look super good and it looks real shitty, like that goddamn Fast and the Furious game they showed at E3 like 2 years ago. That was horrible.
You needn't trouble yourself so.
Might as well go through it.
Your Grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your Grace is ready, I shall summon the Warrior of Light. I am.
Yeah, I'll need to grab a water. Yeah. You can tell if
Everyone
it's a
looks to
style
be in
thing
high
versus
spirits.
just being bad.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Yes, I know this.
Your modesty knows no bounds, Antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity.
Yeah, performance is a big thing too. Like, I'm not going to be bothered if a game's running at 60, but if it goes any lower than 30, then there's a real problem.
Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required his attention, but it did not sound serious.
You make the rule to almost always just go to the Chamber of Rule whenever they ask me to come to the old palace, because it's just, you know, chances are it's here. Here we go. Alright, boys, you ready for Final Fantasy XIV, the movie? Shit's about to hit the fan.
Enter. Your Grace, your guest has arrived. Pray, come in and take your ease.
I mean, I believe this is the second time that I've met you in person. So you must want something pretty important. Especially if you're calling for me by name.
'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words after the fact.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of Her Grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Y'shtola gives no shits.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
It does surprise me that they pick her and not Thancred. She hasn't really done a whole lot. Or like Alphinaud or Yida or something. I've seen them do more things than Y'shtola.
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
At least as of now.
You may go. Your Grace. You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion. I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
I didn't expect you to say that. Character's just like, oh, alright.
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate.
Do you have the power to do that?
'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few. Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
Yeah, sure, I'd do that.
am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. How much we have both changed since that day we met beneath the Sultan tree. And the days ahead promise to change us further still. I hope that we will recognize ourselves when all of this is over.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. No. Oh, God, that's horrifying. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sad, too. Jesus Christ. Oh. I'm gonna get blamed for this, aren't I?
Your Grace! Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead. Poison in her wine?
I'm gonna kill that little fuck. He's a dead man.
You did this!
Listen here, you little shit.
Spare us your denials. I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance. I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
Sure you want to do that, boys? Oh. Hello.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
Damn it, Alphino.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
This is all your fault.
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
Don't go with them. Don't do it.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor.
You're so
Come,
fucking
Lucia.
dead. If you walk out that door, you're so fucking dead. You will be super dead. I feel like a guy watching a horror movie. Don't go in there! Thancred out here flirting. Jesus Christ, dude.
Whatever is going on in there? Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
Nope. See you later.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals.
What a cool dude.
Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without Her Grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us. Now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthis. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in Her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
I don't like where this is going.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and as suspected accessories to the crime, all members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison Her Grace was found upon the assassin's person.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded Her Grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead.
Well, Bon, you still hung up on that part, huh?
Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
This cannot be. Nanamo. Nanamo. No!
This sucks so much.
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you.
Oh, kill him. Kill him where he stands.
It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
What?
Do it. Thank you, Raubon. I needed that.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members. You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
Kill him too.
You're next, you scheming bastard.
Holy shit.
Raban!
When do you guys want to untie me so I can, you know, fuck some shit up?
7 hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
Ah!
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have.
What a bastard.
You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the Mad Bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter. Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
Stab him.
You die!
This is sick as hell.
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Damn.
Ah, there you are.
Thancred! Where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
Long enough.
Careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share poor Nanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe has thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papashan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Nanamo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
Well, we better get going now then.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
Punch, lady.
I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papalimo!
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
Unless you've got a big sword hiding under that skirt, you'd better let them handle it. Ah, there's not that many. They can take them.
Now look what you've done.
Damn.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
This is so stupid. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalymo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Oh.
Let them have it, Ida.
Give him the big punches.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Jesus. Well, they're all fucking dead.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Ul'dah.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
That's impressive, mate.
This way!
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two, go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
I'm handsome.
My friends.
Leave us!
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
This is so awesome. Oh.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady.
'Tis done.
You guys might want to back up.
Forgive me, Mitra.
Farewell, Ophelia.
speaks to me. No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me. Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness.
Oh man.
Tis the only way.
What are you gonna do? You're the one person I've seen do nothing the entire time. Unless you're gonna pull a big sword or Ultima out of your back pocket, what the fuck's the plan? Oh, those two are fine.
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others? Damn that man! Taleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Who the hell is that guy? Thought I recognized him, but the voice tells me differently.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
Well, it's been a while since I've seen you, friend. Take me as far away from this hellhole as you possibly can.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
Yep. Never forget that face. Poor everyone. Everyone got fucked there. Except for Alphinaud, who just kind of never got explained how he left.
Supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah, and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were. Aye.
Yeah.
Judging by them soldiers as we're pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon.
Hits extra hard for me because that was my hometown.
Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alisaie, but would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
And who might you be, young sir?
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
Oh, damn.
I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ul'dah. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alphino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The
Heavensward
blame
opening is
plainly
good
lies
enough.
with the
I'll call it after
monetarists.
that.
Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. It was only as we were leaving Ul'dah that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end, 'twas I who needed saving.
Oh. Them soldiers will keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Ul'dah and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. Alright, let's go. The most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us his aid without a moment's hesitation or hint of concern for his own safety, though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk it all in your presence. Father spoke often of you, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not how I envisioned it. Master Alphino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Oldest are free, they may still yet set things right. Forgive me, Marshal Terrapin, but Alphino, my boy, sorry to keep you waiting. Ah, Sid, what are you doing here? Filling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly? Then he is no merchant, but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hid the Enterprise, but a short distance away. All I need's a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the monetarists and the Crystal Braves. Of course, Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign force in their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone. Sid's always a cowboy. Or Australian. Not I. I fear I must remain here. I dare not abandon old Dot to the Montartists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states, but know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and his allies, no matter what the Monetarists claim. Marshal Terrapin, I know not what to say. Ha! Now that Father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alphinaud. Your airship awaits. Yeah. Up, up. There's no rest for the righteous. Oh, fuck, I need a nap. I am only just a little bit tired. Voices will do that whenever you're a little bit sleepy. In just about every other Final Fantasy I've played, I've always given Sid kind of a voice like this. Where he sounds kind of like a gruff dirtbag. Well, I don't have to voice that one because those lines are spoken. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Hirschfant. Mayhap he will know what to do. Yeah, that might be fair enough, guys. I'm yawning a whole lot. Yes, horse fuck. Whee! This is killing the mood a little bit. Master Alphinaud told me your tale, Oldest. It warms my heart that you would turn to me before all others. And I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained it in full.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The Temple Knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the Gates of Judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as
I'll stop
you
after
wish.
this.
Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such. All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence. You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more.
I mean, after this scene specifically.
Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Okay. Welp. That was sure something. Huh. All of that was nutty. I have to go back to the title screen. We'll find out. Does not look like it, no. I can watch it anyway. Alright, guys. Have a good night, then. I'm going to take off. Oh, I've already started it. It's playing right now. But since you can't see it, we'll just call it. Have a good night, guys.